I've never played Fire Emblem. I once pre-ordered the 3DS, but I canceled my pre-order because I needed money for something important. It's fair. They're great games. I would highly recommend them. Big Fire Emblem enjoyer. And Three Houses is beautiful. It was also released in like 2018, 2019, and it's a banger game. Still, I think. I mean, obviously. Emphasis on me playing it. Did you win in Civ? No, I had the bottom score, but I had a lot of fun playing it. And that's what matters. We can't all be winners, you know. Gotta be realistic about our expectations of my gaming ability. But I built Petra, and I got the Faith. The Desert Faith one. We reset enough times. It only took like 5 resets, and I got what I wanted. To be fair, my first and my second start were pretty good, because I, started on a Wonder the first time, which was pretty sick. +1 Fire Emblem.
Ingrid, welcome back.
Hog crazy.
Did you speak with your father?
Dude, I'm gonna up my bitrate.
I just returned to the monastery.
And maybe that'll be OP, because I think the new capture card was the answer. So if it lags, my bad.
As soon as I informed him of the suitor's unsavory tendencies, he rejected the proposal outright. Were we to form ties with such an individual, it would bode poorly for our family, regardless of the weighty dowry offered.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad it all worked out.
Nice.
You and me both.
Not having
My father
an
also
arranged
insisted I
marriage.
take this. Indeed.
Nice. Relic.
This is the magic lance Lewin, which has been
I could
passed
also
down for
play
generations
Engage.
within my family.
But I don't know.
My father and siblings have no way
guess
of
I just
using
haven't
it,
really
since
gotten
they bear no
given
crest.
Engage that big
Father
of a
told me
chance,
I should
that
take
much of a
it
chance, but
and use it to protect myself with. He said
doesn't
it's far
do it
better
for me,
used
like
protecting
Fire
his
Emblem
daughter
does
than gathering
Three
dust.
Houses.
Oh, that's so sweet. Your father really does mean well, Ingrid.
He's unendingly stubborn, but I am proud of who he is. Dorothea, Professor, I want to thank you.
It was important that we
It
helped
really
you.
was quite exciting, too.
We might have already
you know,
watched this.
don't
I
worry about
forgot.
it. I could never hand over my lovely
I
Ingrid to
researched
some
Engaged
jerk who
heavily
only
on
wants her for
release
her
and was very
crest.
wishy-washy on it.
Oh.
Never ended up trying it.
Do I belong to
Yeah.
you now, rather than to myself? Hey,
I just
Dorothea,
think it's not as
this is probably more
story's
than
not
a
as
little
engaging
awkward,
as
considering where it came from.
Three
but
Houses.
Here,
A ring? Is this?
Let's see how we different watch
No.
this. Okay. Let me skip it, my bad. I don't need the Lewin or the Goddess Ring. I think I'm just gonna continue on main story. That's what I did last time. Nice. Because I'm towards the end of the month, so I get to progress main story. I'm not entirely sure what part we are at this, what part of the story we're at. I believe it's probably the party where we go and fight the Flame Emperor. Oh, it's the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. That's a good one. I went
This
into
is
deep, Ellen, sorry.
delicious!
No, you're
My
good.
absolute
I
favorite!
had so much fun, Connor.
This is my favorite. I am
Thank you
rather
for
happy you went out of
playing.
your way to pick it, Professor.
I took too much. Oh, weed. That's okay. I love that you're having a great time. I hope you're having a
You've
great
done
time,
me a great
Connor.
service.
That's what matters. That the vibes are high. You've nothing to apologize for. I had a very fun time playing. Don't say it like that. What do you mean? Oh, we don't say it too loud. My bad, my bad, my bad. I also get really self-conscious of that sometimes. I don't really think I'm gonna use Leonie. I don't think I want to use that on Linhart either. I could use it on Sylvain though, but he already got Dark Knight status. I feel like I'm not gonna put them on other classes. I'm just gonna put them on what's good. Oh, I have a lot of support convert, or no, I don't. I have a couple. I can get through them. Oh. A lot of them aren't available till after the time skip.
Hey, Cyril!
I can't keep up with what you're
Cyril?
playing. Good night. Good night, Connor.
What
Thank
is
you
he
for
staring
playing.
at?
I hope you have a
I
wonderful night.
see.
GG's.
Hey, what are you looking at there? Anything interesting? Let me have a look.
Yeah.
3 apples, 2 bags of ointment, 1 piece of graphite. Intriguing. Some sort of code, perhaps?
Nah, I was just asked to go out and buy the stuff on this list.
Oh, that's all? Sorry for interrupting in that case. This is kind of a one-person job, so I won't bother you by offering aid.
Well, you actually helped a lot just now, reading that list for me like you did. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell anybody, because I've been trying to keep it a secret, but I don't know how to read, so I wasn't sure what to do with the list.
Is that so? But why do you keep it a secret?
I'd hate it if people figured I wasn't up to a job just because I couldn't read.
You're always welcome to call on me for help. I'd be happy to.
Thanks, I will.
I really mean that. Anything you need.
Okay.
Good. Now, you'd better go get those supplies before it gets dark. Do you remember everything on the list? Need me to read it one more time for you?
That would be pretty helpful, actually.
All right, listen up. I'm not gonna do this a 3rd time.
How very big sister coded. How cute. I also realized I feel like
Cynthia's
I
not a
haven't-
good liar, is she? She knew I was in trouble right away. Hang on. Did she just want to act like a big sister again? But she looked real happy when she was helping me. And I think I'd like to see that smile again sometime.
How cute. I feel like I haven't been using Facecam at all in this Fire Emblem series, so if anyone goes through the videos and the VOD, they're gonna be real confused.
Ah, Cyril. Cleaning again, I see.
Hilda, you're in the way. Move it.
I'm supposed to refill the horses' water troughs, but I can't find the buckets. I was told that they'd be in the usual place. What's the usual place?
Maybe you'd know where that is if you did your job sometime.
You know, Cyril, I don't want to interrupt you while you're cleaning, but...
Come on, the buckets are over near the wall, where they always are, because I put them there.
Okay. Thanks for your help. You're pretty strong. I bet you're tired, though. Come on, let's rest a bit.
Okay, just for a minute though. I got more work to do.
He's like 1,
I'm
2,
not a fan of
3,
awkward silences.
I want to make sure I only rest
Anything
for 2
interesting
minutes
happened
exactly and
lately?
then get back to working
Figured
for
you were the
Rhea.
one with something to say. Quiet don't bother me.
I need an interesting topic for this letter I'm writing to my brother. I'm stumped.
Your brother write to you a lot?
Constantly. Yeah, he must be bored. He's always going on about how worried he is for me.
Yeah, he's like,
What's worse, if I take
very
too long to
overprotective.
reply, he gets more worried and writes more about it.
Write about your life, maybe. You know, stuff like, I got real lazy again today. Or maybe, can you believe I still don't know where they put the water buckets?
You're mean. Do you really think that little of me?
You're a lazy
Well.
gal who gets people to do her work for her. I never knew anybody like that in Elmira.
Oh, really? So Lady Rhea isn't the only difference between Fodlan and Elmira after all?
I don't like comparing Lady Rhea with you, but I figure you're right. But you know what's real weird? Nobody seems to mind picking up your slack.
You're
Even
watching
me.
Granola play Bloodseeker.
Sorry, what was that?
Is he winning? Is he owning Yev?
Nothing worth repeating. Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
He's such a
He's
diligent
not owning?
boy.
That's tough.
I don't think I've ever seen
He
someone
does
from
believe in that
Fodlan
hero
work that
a lot,
hard.
though.
Oh, hang on. I never got an idea from him about what to write in my letter. Ugh. I guess there's nothing for it. Maybe I can just write about Cyril.
That's kind of crazy, writing to your brother who, like, fights Elmirans and is, like, probably influenced you being so racist. About your friend who's Elmiran.
Sylvain! Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her sister goodnight? I can explain either way.
No,
Beast.
I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered. What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions. When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me. It's almost as though you're going out of your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Uh-huh. It's not that you took something I said to heart. About how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair.
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me. There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that. So I respect people like you.
LMAO.
I mean it.
Sylvain is a Chad.
Is that
He's a skirt
sincerity?
chaser.
It's kind of creeping me out. It's just so unlike you.
He's a playboy.
When you say nice things like that, I can't
I
take
don't
joy
have to
in
work
beating
hard to be the
you.
best at everything.
I want to beat you when you're at your best.
That is base.
That's why it bothers me so much when you don't
Sorry
try
if it
your
makes you
hardest
hate
against
me.
me.
Let
That
me
does
put this a
annoy
different
me
way.
when people are just
I've always been
naturally good
treated
at
like I'm
everything. It
special.
makes me jealous.
And I'm not.
Because I'm not.
At least, I don't think I am. I'm just tired of people
I'm
thinking they
Viennet.
know what I can and can't do. When everybody expects something of you, or envies you, it's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying. If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that. Where the heck were you when I was growing up? If I had
Good
someone like
Ingrid,
you back
though.
then, I think I may have turned out different. And better, I mean. Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with me, or...?
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
No
Oh,
one
I
wants
see.
to get in,
Some other
but
time then. I look forward to it, Annette.
I feel like not right now. This one is a funny one.
Hey there, Flane. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now, just a
Even
moment,
rizzed up
Sylvain.
Annette.
If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Sedith said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just
Flame
messing
wants
with
a
you,
taste.
obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain.
He's so mad
Particularly
that I'm
when
not
similar
letting him in.
stories are
Should I let
constantly
him
in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
Flame, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me! There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
Did Cyril fall asleep here again? There's nothing to cover him with. He'll catch cold if he's here too long. Oh well, I guess I have no other options. I'll have to take care of this myself.
Ah! What's happening?
Wow, Granola moved
I'm keeping
his
you
camera.
warm so you don't
is
catch
almost
cold.
nauseating.
I'm sorry.
That shit on,
Did I make
like,
you
the highest
uncomfortable?
sensitivity, probably.
I was just
Dude, it's
surprised.
insane, I cannot.
Thanks, Mercy.
Is it?
Oh,
His camera, is it
I'm
that
happy
bad?
to hear you call me that. You know, I seem to find you in here pretty often. Do you have a favorite book?
Nah, but it's always real
No,
quiet
it
here, so
uses grip
it's where I like to sleep.
Instead of edge pan.
I see.
Oh,
You always seem so wrapped up
that's
in your
tough.
work.
Edge
That is,
pan owns.
whenever you're not sleeping in the library. Do you have many friends here?
Like 24/7.
No, not really.
Why gripping it so much?
But don't you want some? Having friends is much more fun than spending all of your time alone.
Nah, I don't want people treating me like an outsider. I'm better off alone.
An outsider? You? Who would possibly say?
Oh, so you don't think anyone thinks that? Should I tell you what happened to me before I came here?
Oh no, you really don't have to. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories. But you know, everyone here sees you as a friend. Even me. I see you as a good friend.
This hero to be on the screen
Mercy.
all the time.
I'm sorry. I sure like everyone here too, but it feels like you're, I don't know. It sounds weird maybe,
You
but
should try
I think you're something
Springwalk.
different than a friend.
Different?
Is it that bad?
In what way? Do you not like me?
No, it's not that. I can't... You know how sometimes you can't explain things? This is that. If I had a sister, I think that might be how it feels being around you.
Sister
Really?
zoned, tough.
That's just as well. You remind me of my little brother.
Little brother
Oh, you got a
zoned.
brother?
What can you do?
I do, but I haven't seen him in so long. It's
Ew,
almost
don't
like
do
he's
that.
not
Stop.
really my brother anymore. But you can count on me if you need anything at all. I'll do my best to help you out.
I can count on you for anything? Wow.
He is not even in the brother zone anymore. He got demoted even more. That is tough. Maybe brother zone could turn to something more, but demoted? Unlucky. Hey, stop.
So this is Gronder Field. Hey, Teach. Not a bad place to wage war, is it? I knew you'd understand. Plenty of places to hide, and our pick of paths to advance through. It's the perfect battlefield for our tactics. I have my eye on that low hill over there. See it? It's the ideal spot to lure our enemies to, and then surround them with...
Get down. No. Was every Fire Emblem game like this? I remember I had Fire Emblem from the PS2 like 20 years ago. It was like this to a certain degree, you know, social links, characters. Stop chewing my wire. Stop, Noah. Hey, look. The wire is gone now. It's gone. It disappeared. It's my magic trick. No, the dating sim aspect is basically just in this one. Is that true? Fates was kind of like it. Also, I feel like Social Link was in everything. Why did it not? Why did it freeze?
Gotcha, Teach. I know. We want all students to make it back to the monastery. With you in command, we can't lose. The Imperial Princess and the Crown Prince don't stand a chance.
I'm sorry.
Professor Claude, what are you two talking about?
What do you expect? It's
Well,
Claude.
maybe Fates, I don't
I am
know,
certain
but
he was
definitely
foisting more of his
development.
ill-advised schemes on our poor professor.
I feel like the game's
Oh,
now.
you have me all figured out,
Also,
Lawrence. You know me
Engage
better than I know
has-
myself.
Win or
I feel like
lose,
most
it's
of
an honor
all the
just to
Fire Emblem games
participate
I've
in the
played
legendary
has, like,
battle of the
social
Eagle and
links.
Lion.
Not
We've
all of them
got
have
to
had
win,
romantic
so we can show
options.
Captain Gerald what we're made of.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
They've always had like
I
story
shall give it
and
my
social
all.
links like this to a
I'll
certain
just-
degree, I think.
Stay quiet and follow along, so I don't get in anyone's way.
That will not be acceptable, Marianne. The whole point of this exercise is for each house to act as one. Do your best. I can't wait to see how well everyone does.
All right, sounds like Hilda will be taking control of a central hill and watching the battle from there. It's almost time. Come on, Teach. The battle starts now.
Can you move? You're kind of in my way. Yeah, you. Thank you. Okay. I could use Dorothea, but... Alright, not Dorothea. Annette. Yeah. This is the roster. And whose supports do I want to see? Maybe Bernie and Sylvain. Ignatz and Blaine is so cute. I want that one. Or maybe Flea and Petra. I don't know. Just trying to mix it up a bit. Do you want to leave? I'll be back. I need to let him out. I should also put my dishes away. I'm gonna move the mic very close because my parents are sleeping, and I'm gonna take one earbud out, actually. Dude, it's crazy that I can actually read the letters all the way from back here. Like, these glasses must be the right prescription. I don't know. I have some old glasses that are maybe the not right prescription. My eyesight hasn't gotten like tremendously worse over the years or anything, so they're like close, but there are some glasses that I can see better out of and some glasses that I can see worse out of. And these ones, like, I can read all of those names. How impressive. Be tough. Wow, isn't that crazy? Guys, is it offensive if I put my feet up on my desk for you guys? Because this is how I would play if I wasn't using Basecam. I would be bundled up with my feet up on my desk, eating chips, playing like a fucking animal. Sorry, putting my feet on the camera is gross. I'll take them off the camera, but I'm trying to... This is how I would normally play. Guys, I should place my hood up. That's what I should do. This is how I'm gonna play. There, now I can see. I probably need to give Lewin to you. Do you have the right abilities? Oh shit, glasses tech. Actually, reading chat? Yeah, I know. I don't need to lean all the way in and squint like I normally do. Swordbreaker might be OP. Lance against sword users? No. I really don't want to go through all of this shit, to be honest. Whatever, it's probably good enough.
Well,
Let's forge stuff though. Your javelin. Give me
is
your
that the
javelin
one?
plus,
Thanks a bunch.
which is sick. Anything about to break on you guys? I do like to keep a bunch of broken weapons for grinding character points and levels and shit. It doesn't really do much for XP, but it does a lot for character points. No, I'm gonna keep that broken.
Come back soon.
Does anyone have a staff? Why do you have so many weapons? Where's the staffs? Healing staff. Marianne probably needs the healing staff. And the magic staff should probably go on a net. I mean, Lysithea definitely needs one, but she already has one. These staffs are OP. I would highly recommend going out of your way to get them. I don't really go out of my way for all the chests, especially because I'm on New Game Plus, so like I don't really need it, but these staffs kind of own. Even the back, probably 3 go up this side. Horses, so maybe Lysithea. There's Pegasus Knight. Are there Pegasus Knight on the side of the map? There are definitely Pegasus Knight, so I need Claude on this side. But she is. Lysithea over here to deal with the horses. I think a cavalry, unit would be great. 1 healer, maybe 1 more damage. You don't need Marianne, she's too strong when you're on this side. You guys can take Mercedes, because Marianne and Mercedes are essentially do the same thing. I don't know if I really want Flean, to be honest. I didn't think I was gonna use Flean. I feel like I'd rather have, like, who should I use? Maybe Petra? I could use Leone. I feel like a lot of people like Leone. Felix is kind of Chad. Another archer, Ash could be good. I've never used Linhardt. But I don't think I need another mage. I feel like an archer would be... Well, we should use a black deer because we are in the class battle, so we should use someone from our class. But they're also under-leveled. Whatever, I'll use Flean. At least Flean has Stride, I think. Just want to make sure I use Stride. You both have Stride. Nice. Wait, I want Ingrid and Felix, because they have history. Ingrid used to be engaged to Felix's brother. Okay. I'm ready.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
That's us.
It is time.
Right there.
Forward, now!
For honor!
to defeat enemies
Here goes.
faster.
Let us away.
I feel like I'm just gonna run in. I don't think Marianne needs to run in, but...
Sorry.
Thank you. Stay focused. No hesitation. Should I have held back?
Good crit.
Who, me?
I'm on it. Just give up.
Nice.
Ready and willing.
Okay. You're gonna support me.
Who, me?
You're gonna get shot with an arrow. It's okay. And you 4.
Here we go.
Apologies.
Well, thanks. Ready.
Do you have a gambit? Do you have a gambit?
Let's turn the tables.
So you can wait right there and get shot by some arrows.
Leave it to me.
I should have warped in it. Whatever, I can still warp her.
Ha!
At least she can support Ingrid. Nice, no one died. Or had to go take a nappy. No, not really dying.
I'm really sorry.
This is
Allow me to defeat.
because we recruited
That is
Bernie.
that.
We don't gotta. We do not have to take her out. Thank goodness. I should have let Claude stand on there in my bed.
Thanks for that.
It's crazy that Sylvain gets psychic. I think. Does not seem like the type. Please take this guy out. Thank you.
Of course I won.
Lysithia OP, she could probably solo this entire map by herself. If I was gonna do a solo run, it would probably be Lysithia.
That worked out.
But that would be boring because she's so OP.
You saved me.
Give me something there, Mercedes. Please. Okay,
You can
magic
rely
speed.
on me.
I'll take it. That is awesome. Good job. What is going to hit you? Only you. Lance. 31 attack. 18 strength. What's your speed? 27. Your speed is 15. He does double me. Hopefully he doesn't kill. I'm not entirely sure what it is, if it's strength minus defense and that's how much damage. There is like a direct formula, but I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. If it isn't, then oh well. Well, they're killing each other. Let's go. Okay.
You're amazing.
Could use the Lewin. Or I could Tempest Lance with the Killer Lance, but that's so much usage when I could just use the Lewin.
Nice try.
Fuck you.
I'll do my best.
You don't double wear, it's fine.
You saved me.
What a horrible level up. I'm rooting for you so hard, Marianne. You can't give me shit level ups like that. I want to use you in my party so badly. Gotta work with me though.
Hilda! Hilda! I think.
Strength, speed,
Yeah, I'm
defense.
definitely tougher.
Beautiful level up. That's everything you need.
Huh, I'm actually pretty good at this.
Good shit, Hilda.
If you intend to act, do it now. Hubert,
Hi,
head toward the blue
Social.
lines.
How are you? Thank you for coming back onto my
circle
stream.
around to the back of the golden deer.
What's going on? How are you? Nice.
I still have much to learn.
Breaker. That might be for swords, which would be cool. Or it might be for lances, actually. Surely it's for swords, though, because I'm using a sword, so it makes sense that it's a sword skill. I should have brought
That's the
Bernie or
golden deer
something
for you.
to use the ballista.
It's
That's a good
simple
level
logic.
up. Well, actually, it's not magic or speed. It's a lot of stats.
How long will this take?
Any of those. Whatever. NT Linhart. Yeah, I need to get rid of Hubert. He's probably the biggest threat.
As expected.
disappointing to make the experience. It's okay.
My brother will be pleased. I feel my strength building.
Much needed.
Thank you.
This might be my limit. You underestimated me.
Cure status effects.
Yes.
Ready.
How much damage do you do to her? You double her? It's either not really Cynthia. I'd rather really Cynthia. Wait, actually. They're level 20. Level 19, yeah, I'd rather have really Cynthia. You can't finish. I could divine pulse, but
You weren't ready.
rather not divine pulse.
I didn't expect that. We'll call it a stalemate.
Sad.
Wasn't it?
Sad.
I won?
You didn't give it your all.
No, Engage was. I thought it was a great game. I think I prefer I prefer 3 houses to Engage because. I don't know, like
That
the
one is
story
expected.
and the links. I guess to be fair, I haven't really given Engage like a super fair shot. I did play it, but I kind of lost interest.
Leave
and
it
then
to
I
me.
just stopped playing. But I do think it's a good game. Fire Emblem 3 Houses is just like top tier in my book. So it's tough competition, you know? I would like Lysithea to level up.
Seems I prevailed. Have I improved some?
It would be nice if you got strength, but it's not bad.
That helps.
Better be careful.
Nice!
I'm sorry.
That was a pretty bad level up. That's okay. Unlucky for Bernie.
Ha! I've got an idea. I put in some work.
Thank you. I'm getting the hang of this.
Thank you.
Who, me?
Gambit.
I'm on it. In this situation, you were outmatched.
Very exciting. Give me magic and speed. Nice.
My efforts are paying off.
That was an awesome effort. Good job, Lysithea.
Should I fall back?
There's no way that... Someone's gonna die, and I feel like I'd rather just say this.
No hard feelings.
She's the highest level. City is going to end up taking the heat and dying, but whatever.
If you stand in my way, I will cut you down until you have no blood left to bleed.
Quite literally.
What? I was just trying to rally your spirit. Now, to victory!
How vexing. This isn't what I wanted.
She kind of like taunts us a little bit.
Careful now.
Why me?
You're a big help.
Much needed.
Oh, I got it!
Sad.
Stay focused.
Clean, going to die.
It's time.
I hope this stops her in her tracks. Maybe it does. It does. Job, Slay.
Let's be careful.
You saved me. Ready.
Nature's kind of a beast.
Be gone.
Nice. Strength, magic, speed.
Guess I've gotten better.
Okay, not bad.
Was that helpful?
Should I fall back?
Now's our chance.
Holy shit, Hilda can just 1v1 her. Hilda has such good defense. She's such a good unit.
I'm sorry, but I must retreat. You should have no trouble winning. Don't give up.
I'm sorry. I wasn't able to help.
You were very helpful.
Well done.
Oops, I healed the wrong person. My bad. I feel like we just gotta attack at this point. Or we could slowly retreat back. That's probably the safe play.
Thanks. Ready. Thank you.
Let's win this already.
too kind.
Too slow. It looked like Civ 6, just saying. Yeah. One of my friends tapped out, so we decided to pause and come back another time.
I fear I cannot fight any longer. I'm sorry, everyone.
I fear.
Please continue onward to victory.
Dimitri is so hip, so cool. Who knows the tech?
That is that.
Careful, please.
Gotcha.
I kind of want the chess.
I owe you one.
Sad. I kind of wanted the chess.
I can.
That is a great level up. Put in this. Is there another chest? Around this side? No. Killer Lance is alright. I need to buy more chess keys.
You're a big help.
They say experience beats growth.
I'm on it.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Too slow. I want to go home.
Told them I have to go take a nap. That's okay.
I aim for greatness.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Yay!
And the winners are the Golden Deer.
Yay! Let's go! Woo woo woo! Easy game. Clap, clap.
Well done, Claude. I see your schemes are not to be underestimated.
Yes, I must wholeheartedly agree. As ever, I have proven to be no match for you.
It is the utmost honor to receive praise from your royal... I'm kidding, of course. Really, though, I was lucky to have Teach on my side. In all honesty, you two made me work for it. If I had to face you again, there's no telling which way it would go. What do you think, Teach? How did the other houses fare?
Well, the Blue Lion House gave us a run for their money.
I appreciate that. Still, it is clear that I must continue to be rigorous in my training.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, now that the three-way battle has ended in an alliance victory, I dare say it's time for some post-battle reconciliation. The victor has but one request. Hear me out. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
I accept your proposition. Please notify me once your preparations are complete.
It seems I have no choice but to drown my sorrow at losing in overindulgence. I'll help you with the preparations.
It's not a feast if you don't eat too much. Leave it to the Imperial Princess to say such wonderful things.
That's not exactly what I said, but forget it. Laugh all you want.
No, if you insist. Hey, Teach. Looks like you're having a good time, too. Seeing you smile like that means we've got no choice but to have a great time tonight. Let's get going.
Wow. The main character smiling? Crazy.
I can't believe our house leader ate so much he passed out. I guess he should just sleep it off? Oh, Professor! Great work today.
As long as we have you and Claude, the Golden Deer House is unstoppable.
I am sure we did not require Claude for our victory, but it certainly would not have been possible without our professor.
I'm so pleased to be in your class, Professor. You truly bring out the best in us.
Wow,
Let's keep fighting
crazy.
and winning.
I enjoy being a part of your class.
I knew the
also,
tactics you learned from the captain would be something else.
You own.
I gotta work harder to catch up.
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
Because of you, I managed to get through the fight without feeling like a burden. Thank you, Professor.
I hear Lady Rhea and Sedith are singing your praises too. You're always so modest.
You really showed them, Teach. I would really hate to be on your bad side.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
you would.
Claude has been revived.
Your tactics were ingenious, and you've somehow mastered the power of the King of Liberation's relic. You really are incredible. Though you can be a bit absent-minded at times. Your mind is like a giant bowl with a tiny crack in it.
Claude, saying that only makes your own mind bowl seem tiny.
How dare you? My bowl is much bigger than Teach's. Unfortunately, it doesn't just have a crack. Whole bottom of my bowl is missing.
In other words, you are the absent-minded one, not our professor.
That's true. He just admitted it.
It's unusual to hear you laughing, Marianne. Your smile is really cute.
I agree. You really don't know how beautiful... never mind.
It feels so great to laugh and joke around like this, doesn't it?
Marianne and Loren's ship?
Look at that. Someone's having a secret rendezvous in the courtyard.
All joking aside, I'm having trouble sizing you up, Teach. The honest truth is that I'd hate to have you as an enemy. If possible, I wish for you to fight by my side. If I could use the sword of the Creator, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I bet if I could use it, you would trust me to, right? That selflessness may be what I like best about you.
Nice.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
Thank you for the incentive.
You've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
True.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the red wolves are back on the prowl.
Great job. Guess it's time to take a bunch of children and go fight a giant army. Well, I suppose, but these are very highly capable children. Like, if I saw these children on the street, I would not pick a fight with them. They would kick my fucking ass. But you're right, the child's soldiers are a little suspicious.
That's what we're dealing with.
Gonna play some range with my friends.
Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
Okay, thank you for the lurk.
There are no
Have fun playing
absolutes in
range.
medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life.
And I'm fighting my inner
If you'd
demons
like,
to
I bet we could
that
even manage
psycho
the mission
Q
all by ourselves.
Dota?
Just the
That's
two of
psychotic.
us.
Why would you keep Dota at this hour? Granoli's also queuing.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we?
I knew she would
The
like
girl
that
could get
response
used
better.
to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
It's not late here, but it's definitely late
As
to
you
start.
like. Goodbye,
Oh, yeah, I guess you're
Gerald.
2 hours behind
Goodbye,
me.
Professor.
So it's like...
I'll be in my
11.
office
That's not
making
bad.
preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Okay, Dad. Understood.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too.
For some reason, playing
Actually,
your third game at 11 p.m.
I
feels
felt that
more
way
reasonable than
before.
playing your first. Yeah. I'm going to pub. I don't know. At some point. During my long weekend. I'm just not sure when. Pubbing sounds so despair. I also have Monday off.
It was... I've got it.
It'd be kind of nice if you could get a better battalion.
I got... I guess it... Thanks for the... I got... I got... I'm a... You're... Everything...
Wow. Wow. I'm
It would be cool if you could get A. But also more spells would be cool. And I guess you probably need horseback riding at some point to give you the Holy Knight promotion. It's not gonna be like your final form.
It's up.
But
Thanks for...
I would like you to get that class and get the skills. This is a magical class, so I should make as many magic units into it as I can.
It was... Of course. This could... Quite...
Riding and sword. Now you can do reason and grid and grid and Petra. Okay. Can lecture.
Let me ask you something.
I have been trying to win the heart of this girl, but none of the fancy gifts or sweet things I tell her have worked. Do you know that any secret dating tricks that I can use to win her heart? Stay for a while so she starts to miss you. Stay away for a while so she starts to miss you. Try having a deeper conversation with her. He's not gonna like that one. Clean up your act.
I see. That might work.
I like that one the best.
Teach.
Riding and flying. Sword and authority. Sure. Hi, Manuela.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes. Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping.
I feel that. I also oversleep.
Where are my clothes?
Well, I don't oversleep.
I can't even find my...
It's very hard for me to get
is my
up
underwear?
in the mornings. Not a morning person.
Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do. Oh. I would hope, Professor, that you have the decorum to pretend you've heard nothing. Anyway, I'll be just another moment. Patience, please. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want? Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
She's like, you woke me up.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway? You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
Despair.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Just wanted to deliver the bad news. Happens to the best of us, Manuela. Don't let it get the best of you. He doesn't deserve you, girl.
Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh well, that's fine. I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting. Why? Do you really have to ask? Trust me, what really matters is what I found out. It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing I can't figure out is, why doesn't the sword of the creator have a crest stone bearing a crest? Precisely. At least, that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miklon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone. And the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Seros. You see the pattern on its brow and the faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone? If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One. And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power.
Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently?
No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town.
I see. Well... Where did you find that picture?
It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
No, of course not. However, that is not part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas. It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Take it away where no one can see it, you mean?
What was that?
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Preposterous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He was certainly in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas. Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach. So, the church is hiding something after all. Some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
Monka. Weird champ Claude. Everyone knows that. The church is the best. Is it? Linhart. I don't know Linhart that well. Concentration. You might like this one.
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time. Much appreciated.
I feel that. I love naps.
Smells good. Agreed.
Things that bother you, probably.
Lovely. Agreed.
Books you've read, new Gambit evaluating.
Lovely.
Your ambitions, shareable snacks, monastery mysteries. Maybe monastery mysteries. I don't think he's very ambitious.
Lovely.
I feel like snacks. Nice.
I always feel as if I cannot keep up with other people. Everyone else seems to have a destination in mind.
Laugh, sip tea, sigh. Fuck. I should have sipped tea.
That was delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
I thought he'd want me to agree with him, like, I agree with you. It's tough. Like that type of sigh.
We can handle it.
We will work with each other.
Nice.
We had a great result.
Nice.
Oh, I see now.
I can do better now.
Am I starting to master this?
It all makes sense now.
I understand more every day.
Ooh, you're keeping your room really tidy these days, Hilda. I'm pretty good at cleaning, I found out. I guess I was being lazy before. I figured that if I left it to somebody else, I might lose another vase. I'm sorry again about that. And about all of the other things I knocked over, too. Yeah, the shelves and the chairs and my clothes and my makeup.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. I put everything back, didn't I?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know, Annette, you should try to be a little more selfish. That was a quick change of subject. You said how hard you've been working not to disappoint your family. You cleaned my room, or tried to, because I was feeling overwhelmed. You're always taking on other people's burdens.
Yeah, she is.
You might be right. It could be nice to do something for myself sometime. But if I hadn't tried hard for other people's sakes, maybe I wouldn't have tried at all. I might not have made it this far. So really, I don't regret a thing. Who I am now is the sum of everything I've done.
You're so soft-hearted, Annette.
You really think so?
Are the church good
I
guys?
didn't mean it as a compliment.
I feel like that might be a little
But anyway,
suspicious, Alex.
I just thought of something you can do for me. You can take a nap with me.
A nap? But I'm not done with my chores.
Yeah, I could use a little shut-eye, and it feels nice to snuggle up with someone. So, why don't we lie down for a bit?
Are you sure it's okay to nap right now? I still have stuff to do for the professor.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Later I'll help you with your stuff, and it'll be done in no time.
Wow, looking out for Annette.
Fine. Just for a bit.
How nice.
The sunlight coming through the window is awfully nice.
Isn't it? Nothing better than a nice lazy nap in the middle of the day.
True.
It really is relaxing.
I love naps.
Already dozing. She must have needed this nap really bad. I'm feeling a little drowsy myself. Sleep well, Annette.
Cute. Felix. Ingrid.
Felix,
I'm interested
there
to
you
see
are.
this.
I've been looking all over for you.
Got
Time
their
for a
history?
tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
You're just
no
like
idea.
the mom of
Well,
social links.
the conversation
She's yelling
got
at
quite
them.
lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies.
Wow, she's praising
Which
him.
is why we need
All
people like
crazy.
you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Score 1 for Ingrid, score 0 for Felix.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
I also feel sleepy.
And yet, it feels familiar.
I do actually feel
So
sleepy.
pulled from a corner of my memory, from a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
What could I use my renown on? I could use this to level up the characters that I'm not actually using. Whatever.
Hey.
That's right. Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Bad news bears.
I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
So...
Hey,
wanna join
Professor,
my house?
here to cause some trouble? No?
That doesn't sound suspicious
Well,
at all.
whatever then.
No.
Still... What's this? Yeah.
Maybe I should raise my support link level with him. With the people that I haven't gotten their... I haven't recruited yet. Maybe I should up my link level with them. Where's Manuela and Henneman? I wonder if I can recruit them yet.
Professor? Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
I kind of wanted to save it for when they need the motivation, but I don't really use Raphael that much.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
I don't know. Probably not, I would say.
Investigating Ramire Village. Be on your guard.
Hey!
It's okay though, things change.
Hello. You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
I also really like food.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Heard that.
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance? I have a request.
You know, why?
Oh, like... That's...
Whatever, I'm not doing this lost item shit, actually. I was gonna carefully go through and... So... I probably want this... I probably want the sword.
It was 4. You count your
I like
if I take
Shimmer
as you were
better, though.
saying, it's been a busy.
That remi-
Want? No, we need it.
Okay.
Give it
maybe
to
I should
me,
go through it.
not her.
Whatever. My
Hey
bad.
now,
I shouldn't
I'm
have
the one who
skipped
brought
through
it
all
up.
of that.
We may be friends, but
I
that's
just wanted
just
to get
rude.
the quest on the way.
Hey you, do me a favor.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
What's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay. Let's go to the right. Oh, something blue.
Professor.
me consider.
Professor, what have you got there? My goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me. I am in your debt, Professor.
You're welcome. All that I ask is that you stop poking with sharp needles in return.
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help.
Only if
Just
you stop
say the
poking with
word,
sharp
and I'll
needles
pitch
to
in.
research my quests.
Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
I thought so. We thought as much.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Oh, nice. Thank you, my senior.
What the?
Professor.
Manuela.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me. Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right?
I'd like to make you into
just
a flying
say the
unit.
word, and I'll help however
So
I
your
can.
paralog is easier.
Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Thank you, thank you. Gotta finish this quest before I get distracted and do my daily meals and shit.
Hey, kid.
No, it is in here.
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Vermeer Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Are you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
Someone...
Which one have you used the quest for? Oh, it's neither of you. My bad.
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great.
Okay, gotta run this way. Enjoys baking, probably Mercedes.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it. Did you find... Oh,
I knew that was yours.
Did you find... Did you find...
Nice. Okay, and then...
Professor? It's about that thing you have there.
Of
if
course
it's not too
you
much of
can
a
have it.
bother, would you trade it for this?
Of course.
Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Hi BC, how are you? Thank you for coming back onto my stream. What's up?
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself.
And a little bit of flame.
Why don't you trade it for this?
I sound like Marianne.
Sounds good, right?
I do not think that we sound very similar.
Excellent doing business with you,
you
Professor.
You are entitled to that opinion.
I've always wanted to say that.
Thank you for sharing it. I've never heard that. I've never thought that. It's an interesting take. I'm gonna give it to...
You brought it? How? You can't even afford
Catherine,
your own. Give it here.
Because I
you won't regret it.
Excuse me. I asked first.
I want...
Why don't we let the professor decide?
Seems the professor likes you better than me.
No, I like
Thanks.
you, Shamir.
Here's your
better than
prize.
Catherine,
Maybe I'll let you borrow it later,
just want the
Shamir.
sword.
I knew I could count on you.
I just wanted to give you a little bit of a hard time. Either way, I hope you're doing well, though. I am, thank you. I hope you're also doing well, BC. Thank you so much for visiting. I appreciate it. Have you ever played the Fire Emblem series? It's very good. I would highly recommend it. Song and dance live on in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone else remember me when I'm gone? Is this Dorothea, maybe? She'll have on someone's sorrow. Who are you again? Be sure to remember. This one. I've slept almost everywhere in the monastery, but lately I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Do you know somewhere I could sleep under a tree? This is definitely Linhart. A chilly and ominous graveyard, the Archbishop's beloved Star Terrace, a courtyard full of blooming flowers. I feel like this is the most inconspicuous. Nice. I usually enjoy sweets, but the traditional cakes from Embar are a bit much for my taste. How could these have possibly become a traditional dessert? This is... Edelgard. I see. I could not tell who had the bow and the hair, but I should have known it was Edelgard.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Not sure I should sing with everyone. I'm not great at harmonizing.
There is a... Well, first of all, there's an item. Then
hello there.
There is a conversation that I can have.
Professor.
Felix, sure.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it. Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools.
My eyes are starting to sting.
Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving
I'm wearing my glasses.
That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see. You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before.
About my upbringing or aspirations?
Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong?
To survive.
That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose
this
I must
find my... This guy annoys me,
my
Felix. Why? He is kind of cocky.
If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
Why does Felix annoy you, Alex? Papilla.
Hi there.
Let me get the quest also. Maybe it's just the voice acting so aggressive. Yeah, I mean, that's also just his personality.
I could use your help.
Let me get the quest up in the top right. And then I'll grab the quest from the second floor.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene. I have something to ask of you.
People think.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrickmach, to Ramire Village. It was in Ramire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then.
And made us go back to this
quickly time passes.
dusty monastery. How rude.
It was in half a year.
Oh, this is who I'm supposed to give the gift to. The love letter.
I appreciate this.
It's nice that it tells you who you're supposed to give it to. Just gotta pay attention.
Boo!
Impressive. Thanks.
What?
Need something, Professor?
Two creepy people talking
I
to
was
each
just
other.
asking Monica
Totally
here
not
to
suspicious.
be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time. Need something? I was just... Need something? I was... Needs...
Oh,
I was...
can't even talk to her. I see. I should have done Hilda, but I don't know if she even can brawl.
Never underestimate an outsider.
It's not luck, it's fate.
God MVP. He's the only player, so shortly he's the most valuable.
Never underestimate an outsider.
It's the semifinals, I suppose you can heal.
That's the golden deer for you.
It's a lot of gold that I have.
Shall we dance? It was a good try.
Said I won, bitch.
Professor.
Wait, let me see if I can get my social link level up with the people, the students that I haven't recruited yet, because I am not going to put points in brawling. I'm not doing that. That's so lame. Oh, they're locked. I could unlock the sea with Rhea, which could be helpful to unlock things, but it's only them. Whatever.
Professor.
It's weirdly...
I always... show these. I'm just gonna skip over these. Surely we've seen these before.
That smell.
Unique one.
This is so...
Rhea, so sweet and genuine. I just love
Yummy.
how what you see is what you get. Is that true? She did. Do you know what she did to the protagonist? I don't want to give spoilers, but I mean, I haven't played all the routes. I've heard some things that she's done. I don't know if she's totally innocent. Bye, BC. Good luck helping your dad and stuff.
This is my favorite. You've got great...
Geez, Ellen, I am memeing. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little high. I was like, is that true? I don't know, I feel like that's a little suspicious. I wasn't sure if you were a knower or not. My bad.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking.
I'm very much a knower. My
Look at how
bad. I was a
fancy the
doubter.
professor is. Dining with 2 stars of the stage. You must be flattered, no?
I don't think I've ever
We
seen
can't
this
sing
one.
and dance our way through the meal, but do you like the opera, Professor?
That's cool. I don't know who else to... Oh, Annette and Hanneman. There we go.
This.
Let's...
Maybe I should be putting points
Let's do this
into axe and bow.
It was...
Plus...
That was...
Wow. I thought...
It's all because...
All right.
It's all become...
Nice. Mercy.
No!
And that...
Yeah. Thanks. I learned. Thanks for. I learned.
Professor?
No. I assigned it to you for a reason.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat? Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? It is intriguing, though, yes? Why is your age so difficult to pin down? For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
We had a great result.
Nice.
I think it's coming along.
How long will this take?
I work to grow.
Well, that worked out.
I'm getting much better. Well, I don't know. I was thinking about... Granola asked if I wanted to play Civ, and I kind of do, but I'm kind of tired. Alex, are you on my stream? Do you want to play? I'm just kind of tired. Are you tearing him down in preparation to sleep too? I do want to play Civ though. I also kind of wanted to do another mission, but I'm so tired. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I am like falling asleep at my desk. These social links are brutal because they're so long. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh wait. I did not save. I need to save. That is so important. That would suck if I did not save after all of that. Good job. We defeated Granoli and his temptations. Yeah, I was thinking about, because I do kind of want to play Civ, but I don't know if I can make it through an entire Civ game. I mean, not that we would finish, but I have been pretty obsessed with Civ though, so I'm down to play like tomorrow. Rude Ellen would only play if someone else did. Well, that's because, I don't know, it needs to be like exciting if I'm gonna stay up any longer. Not that playing with you isn't exciting, Granoli, but it's more exciting with more people. I feel like games are just like that. They're more exciting with more people. That's exactly what I said, Granoli. I hate you. Goodbye. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. She called me boring. Ah, yes. Imagine projecting your insecurities onto me in my own stream. It's pretty crazy, guys. Word for word. Night, Alex. Good night, Granoli. Good night, BC.